What up? What up? What up? It's your boy. You already know the name. You know the game. We in the building. Y'all know what time it is. We got some things to talk about. Some subject matters. All right. So with that being said, let's get to it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The Cash App and the PayPal is in the description box. So let's get to it. And all right, so we got Megan Thee Stallion clapping. Megan Thee Stallion versus Jay Prince, or Jay Prince versus Megan Thee Stallion. You know, she was signed with Carl Crawford, the baseball guy who made 1501, and 1501 is based out of Houston. Where Megan Thee Stallion is. Megan Thee Stallion making her name hot around the city. He makes a record label. They end up leaking up. Boom, the rest is history. But this story has been in the air for a very long time, for a couple years now. Megan Thee Stallion versus 1501 has been going down for a couple years now. And for the people who don't know, it started when she wanted to renegotiate her contract. Right? She wanted to renegotiate her contract, and things went left right there. Now, us being fans and consumers, we don't know the real ins and outs of the conversations. We don't know the real ins and outs of the contracts. Okay? So we be like, leave her alone, or just do this, just do that. But it's business, it's business. We don't know about this, we don't know about that. Alright, so that's what's really going on with this situation. Megan, if you didn't know, Megan Thee Stallion just dropped her last album for 1501. I think she was due like 4 albums or something like that, 3 albums in the mixtape, whatever. Whatever it is, her duties, her obligations are supposed to be done at this point. Her last album. And now she's asking for $1 million. Megan Thee Stallion says she wants to take them to court for damages, and then she wants $1 million for the damage. Okay, so a little while passed after that information hit the internet, and now Jay Prince, of course, Carl Crawford, the CEO of 1501, he responded to whatever. He said her album got leaked. He said he didn't leak the album. Whatever. Jay Prince is very close with Carl Crawford, and they're like, they got the mob ties thing going and all of that. They both from Houston. You know how that goes. So my man Jay Prince takes the Instagram, and he had some things to say. For years we have stood by quietly as Megan Thee Stallion and her management, Roc Nation, has lied about Carl Crawford and his 1501 label. The truth is that Carl discovered and developed and fully financed Megan Thee Stallion earlier in her career, which led to a life-changing distribution agreement for her with 300 Entertainment. From 1501's earliest agreement with Megan, long before Megan Thee Stallion was a household name, 1501 generously agreed to give Megan 40% of the profits, which is substantially more than the customary record loyalty that a new artist receives from a record label. Any attempt by Megan Thee Stallion or Roc Nation to portray a contract that provides a new unknown artist with 40% of the label's profits as unconscionable or unfair is blatantly false and contrary to the customs or norms in the music industry. In fact, we have several RN contracts, Roc Nation contracts, and Roc Nation pays its new artists customary royalty that is significantly less than 40% of profits, and 1501 agreed to pay Megan. Accordingly, in the statement, allegedly 1501's contract with Megan Thee Stallion is, oh, hold on, my bad. I already did that. Where we at? Oh, okay. False. And contrary to the facts or custom in the music industry, are made with the specific intent to mislead and interfere with 1501's contractual rights. Oh yeah. All right, cool. In addition to Megan Thee Stallion has consistently and intentionally breached her 1501 contract with impunity for years in ways that are too numerous to list here. From entering into agreements inconsistent with her contract, falsely claiming publishing shares that belong to 1501, failing to notify, account, or pay, what is that? Certain type of revenue, releasing albums of outtakes and previously released material, and falsely claiming that she is out of her contract. And now falsely alleging that 1501 leaked her album when the album was already intended by Megan to be released on 8/19, and where the leak actually hurt 1501 as much, if not more, than Megan, rendering her claim to be specious and nonsensical. Alright, man. Let's go ahead and break that down a little bit. So basically what's going on is Carl Crawford hands has been tied up, right? Hold on, y'all. Alright, so Carl Crawford hands been tied up. Hands been tied up with Roc Nation, right? Now check this out. When they signed Megan Thee Stallion, everything was good until she was ready to renegotiate. When she was ready to renegotiate, that's when things fell apart. Remember, she did a video. She was like, man, remember she did a video outside. Man, things going crazy. I'm ready to get off the label. I mean, I really don't want to leave. I just want to renegotiate her contract. Remember, Megan Thee Stallion seen other people's contract, and she was told things about, oh, you supposed to be getting this, you supposed to be getting that. And that's why Megan Thee Stallion said, oh, word, because she was hanging out with Jay-Z and them, right? So they like, oh, what's going on over there? Oh, you know, whatever she said, they like, well, you supposed to be getting this, that, and this, and that. And then she was like, oh, a word? Well, I'm gonna go talk to them about that. This is how all of this stuff happened. About Megan Thee Stallion looking at and talking to people from Roc Nation who told her she should be getting this, and this. So she said, she went to the label and said, hey man, I want this, and this. And they like, huh? What you talking about? Right? They like, what are you talking about, man? Man, we can't. Hold on, where my bottle at? Where my essential? I don't even got it right now. I don't know where it's at. But they like, man, we already got our signed contract already. We got everything starting to roll out. I think we did a great deal for what it was. Hold on. I think we did a great deal for what it was. So, whatever they saying, whatever. So from that point forward, it started getting sticky. If you remember, from that point forward, things start getting sticky, and she just doing this Roc Nation, and I'm done with them. They trying to play me. So we really don't know what's going on, but we know when it started was people got in Megan Thee Stallion ear about contracts, and she said, well, I ain't really getting this or that, and she wanted to renegotiate. She wanted to renegotiate her contract. and I don't have no business, and I'm not into the, I don't have no clients where I can, read it. So I don't know how that goes. I don't know nothing about renegotiating somebody's contract because they seen somebody else's contract. I don't know nothing about that. I do know that if you complete or almost complete your first contract and it's about to come up and end, that you can renegotiate. You can renegotiate again. I do know that if your contract is almost up, then you can do some renegotiations. I do know people do that, but I don't. At that time, her contract wasn't even near up at that time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Jay Prince is saying that Rock Nation got, saying they playing games. They saying certain things that's not true. Megan Thee Stallion has breached her contract by even doing these things and by saying she's out of her contract while still in her contract. So that's what's going on with Jay Prince versus Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, Megan Thee Stallion definitely, she fired back. She fired back, and she didn't hold no punches. Okay, she didn't hold no punches. All right, so let's go. All right, hold on. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? All right, here we go. I thought it was another one. What the heck? What's going on? All right, here we go. All right, so Megan Thee Stallion clap back. Let's go. Ball alert. Shout out to Baller Alert. All right, so Megan Thee Stallion clap right back. So she start off with, "I'm so over these grown men trying to take credit away from me, from my work, from the work me and my mama put it into beginning of my career. Me and my mom developed my career. I was already known for freestyling, and I was already working on Tina Snow before I got to 1501. She always told that story. Yes, that's her. She always told that story, all right? She always told that story. Then she says, when my mama died, I knew a bunch of hood niggas who just started a label for the first time were not going to be able to manage me properly. So I got with the ROC. But I thought 15. I don't understand it. But so I got with the ROC for management. By this time, I was a bigger artist, and I asked to renegotiate, not leave. What was wrong with that? That man is greedy. Okay, so remember, I told you she wanted to renegotiate when she started chilling with Jay-Z. Okay, remember we started seeing her chilling with Jay-Z, doing party. And he's like, oh shit, is she about to leave? So she's, because Jay-Z and them, they do management, right? They manage people too. You can be signed over here, and you can get managed by ROC-A-Fella. So while she was doing shows and chilling with Jay-Z, Jay-Z was like, yo, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? What's up with your deal over there, whatever? And she says, oh, she told him whatever. And like she said, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to renegotiate my contract. So she said, she said at that time she was getting bigger and bigger. She didn't believe that Carl Crawford 1501 can manage her, right? So she said, hey, let me get managed by Jay-Z now. You know what I'm saying? And just renegotiate my contract. And he said, what? Hell no. So she said, he greedy. This is her side of the story, though. Like for this man to keep getting on the internet with his backup, Carl Crawford backup, Jay Prince, because Jay Prince and Carl Crawford is like this. It's ridiculous. talk like he made. Wait, hold on. Oh, his backup to talk like he made me is ridiculous. Was you writing my songs? Were you with me in my dorm room recording me rapping? What about all the rapping outside my mama car? The thick ciphers. I ain't even know you then. Man, she right on that. She right about that. If you want to be real, I developed 1501. Never ever have I switched the story. Also, don't fall. Oh yeah, she talking to a fan. You say switch her stories a lot. I only respond when people say my name. So all them weirdo comments about I'm looking for sympathy, attention is dead. Talk to me. I'ma talk back when I feel like it. I don't need validation from the internet, but I'm not weak either. I'm not weak either. Beat me in court, not in the comment section. All right, okay, cool. All right, okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, because now Megan is tired of this. So let's keep it 100, okay? Megan is right about that. Now, I don't know the ins and out of her contract. Megan has a contract. I don't know the ins and out of it. But she is right about that. If I want to, I mean, again, if she just wanted to renegotiate, he has a right to say yes or no. And he said no. Okay, cool. Megan believes that she probably deserves something because of Jay-Z talking to her ear. But Carl Crawford like, nah, we gave you a fire ass deal. What are you talking about? 40% for this. You can keep your show money. Blah 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 blah. Now, saying that you made Megan Thee Stallion. Now, we have to see the context of that, because Megan Thee Stallion, you have to be there from the beginning, and they was not from the beginning. So I believe when they said they developed Megan Thee Stallion, I think they talking about as like a full type of artist type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because she was already doing her music shit already. So maybe they talking about from a standpoint from an artist type of thing. Like, oh, we helped you develop as a complete artist. Maybe that's what they talking about, because Megan was already doing her thing, and that's how they was even define Megan, because she was out there doing her thing. So I'm not sure what they mean by developed. You're going to have to get the context on that, all right? But Megan, you know, she has a right to defend herself. I'm with her on that. She has a right to stand her ground and defend herself, all right? So that's going to keep going until she gets out of the contract. They're going to keep going back and forth every year, every so often, until she's out of the contract. But she is right. You know, she really don't respond until they say something. But we don't know when she taking shots either, okay? So they got this like this love-hate relationship that they like to do every so often on the internet. And that's what that is. Alright? Hit the like button, hit the share button. If you like what's going on, hit that super chat down there. Or you can hit the Cash App and the PayPal. The links are in the description box. Alright, so we don't, again, I don't have a dog in this fight. We don't know who telling the truth. We don't know who telling the half truth. We don't know none of that stuff. Alright? So, that's with that one. We got, let's go to Fetty Wap. Let's go to Fetty Wap, okay? Let's go to Fetty. Where Fetty at, man? Fetty Wap, man. Where you at? There you go. Alright, so Fetty Wap, the Trap Queen, Mr. Trap Queen, is facing 5 years. Alright, 5 years in prison. He's facing this for this RICO, you know, these RICO drug charges. A lot of these rappers getting caught in the drug RICO charges. Alright, so rapper Fetty Wap faces at least 5 years in prison for drugs. Rapper Fetty Wap pleaded guilty Monday to a conspiracy drug charge that carries a mandatory 5 years sentence. Admitting that he participated in a massive drug trafficking racket that moved drugs from the West Coast to Long Island. So they, you know, to Long Island. A lot of them people, they be moving it, man. You know what I'm saying? They be moving it. And you know he been getting money for a while, so he can definitely join the organization and help move that thing around. Now I know people like, what the hell? I know it. Hey man, look, he probably still got hella money, but that's probably something he like doing. Sometimes you just can't take the person away from what they used to. No matter if they get successful, that thing right there, you know, it stays with them. So I know a lot of people is confused, like, you still doing that? Like, what's going on? Who knows, man? Um, the plea in the central Islip came from U.S. Magistrate Judge Steve Locke, who had revoked his bond and sent him to jail 2 weeks ago. After the plea, he was returned to jail and await sentencing. Though a date was not immediately set. Locke revoked the rapper's $500,000 bail secured by property he owns in Georgia. After prosecutors said that WAP, whose real name is Willie Maxwell, threatened to kill a man during a FaceTime call in 2021, violated the terms of pretrial release in his drug case. So he got another case going on. The Trap Queen rapper was initially arrested last October on charge allegedly participated in a conspiracy to smuggle large amounts of heroin, fentanyl, and other drugs in the New York City area. He pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute and possess controlled substances, the top charge and indictment against him. Though the plea pertained only to cocaine, it carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years in prison, while federal sentencing guidelines are likely to recommend. Let's see, where's it? Recommend about 2 additional years in prison. So it could be at least 7. It could go up to 7. The plea spared him from a potential life sentence if he had been convicted of all charges he faced. Alright, so that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on with Fetty Wap right now. And so Fetty Wap has been going through it with his kids. I think one of his kids passed away. I think something else happened. And then this happened. You know what I'm saying? Then remember he did the first day out song. And the first day out song, he let people know that people were snitching. Like, damn, homie, we get knocked, you snitching. Like, they snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even get it. Fetty Wap didn't even get a chance to even try to maneuver through the case, because as soon as they got knocked, one of the people that was inside of the organization already snitched. It's like, goddamn, bro. Like, bro, for real, bro. And this is why I always say, when it comes to doing crime, you might as well do it by yourself. No, don't let these people fool you. Hate 6ix9ine for snitching. Bro, people get snitched on all the time, man. Do not let these people in the streets fool you like, 6ix9ine is the... No, snitching on... In street stuff, people snitch on people all the time. All the time. Who that is? What's up, Sweet Tea? How you doing? So don't let them fool you, man. Do not let these people fool y'all. So Fetty Wap is in trouble, right? And he violated his early pretrial by saying he gonna kill somebody because they called him a rat. Do you see what's going on? The street people called him a rat. Somebody called him a rat, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. It's crazy, man, how that takes over people. The rat really takes over people in the streets, man. It really takes over them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro. Like, you really violate your release because somebody called you a rat, so you threatened them. Like, come on, bro. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this is a wake-up call. But again, we don't know what people go through in their life, man. We don't know what people go through. Alright, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Alright, so we don't know what he's going through. We don't know his financial situation. Maybe the streets this always in him. Maybe this being street is always in him. Sometimes it's like that. You know, sometimes it's like that. No matter how much success he has got and he has gotten from being in the music industry, maybe he just couldn't shake the streets, man. Maybe he just couldn't shake it. You know, we don't know. We don't know, you know. So I'm not gonna pass no judgment on him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with my man Fetty Wap, facing 5 years. He could have been facing more years if all of the charges and if he got convicted of all the charges, you know. But they let him go with one, the cocaine charge. So cocaine up to 5 years. Damn, man. Come on, Fetty. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully he learned from this. Hopefully he can shake back. You know what I'm saying, and then he can get back to what he was doing. You heard? Okay. Let me see. What's the other one? All right, Kodak Black and his ex homeboy, ex friend, Jackboy. Okay, now this been going on for too long, but check this out. Jackboy made a diss record, man, off the Renegade beat. Y'all remember Renegade, Jay-Z and Eminem, Renegade, right? Jackboy made a diss record, dropped it yesterday. Jackboy made a diss record and dropped it yesterday. Hey, you know this channel, you know what I'm saying? I just got to keep going live to get it back. You know, I don't know what happened with this channel, but this channel I got to keep going live every day. Then I think, you know, the notification that comes out. I think that's what's going on. So I got to go live every day, post every day, and I think it'll come back. You know what I'm saying, Sweet Tea? That's all I can say. I don't know. That's how it goes with me, man. Anyway, he dropped a diss record. You know, they've been going back and forth for a minute, but his diss record is clean. He used the Renegade beat. Kodak Black, the Kodak Black, he responded, and he's like, he just mad because we not friends no more. You know what I'm saying? But he not really a Zoe. He a fake Zoe. He don't know how to throw Zoe up. That's all Kodak really said. They've been going at it for a minute. It started when I think they had problem before, but when Kodak was locked up, you remember when Kodak Black was locked up before Trump let him out? There was this NBA YoungBoy thing going on, right? And he blames Jackboy for that. Like, Jackboy's like, I didn't have your page. I didn't say that from your page. Like, you did or somebody else did about NBA YoungBoy. He's like, nah, you had my password. And Jackboy like, bro, I don't have your password. I never had your password. And that's how it started up. And it's like, it never got fixed. You know what I'm saying? So Kodak would say his shit. He would say his stuff. Kodak would say this. He would say this. So it's just an ongoing, lingering thing. They even got on FaceTime and went after each other. You know what I'm saying? Try to talk like this, talk like that. Again, we got to, as fans and consumers, we got to learn how to stay out of two people who going at it, because we don't know. We got to learn how to stay out of that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they can, you know, move on or patch it up or shoot the fair one and leave it alone. But I think this is it, because it says closure. The diss record says closure. So hopefully after this, Jackboy ain't gonna snot nothing to say, and Kodak ain't got nothing to respond to, and then he can just go do his thing. Kodak might do a response. I don't know. He might, he may not. Alright, with that being said, we're going to start going live every day so we get this channel back up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned for that. We're going to be going live every afternoon. And then probably every afternoon and morning. You know what I'm saying? Then drop some uploads and then go live twice a day. Because we got to get this shit back up. It's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm out, dropping to the floor. Guns ready. Alright, man, I'm out of here. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I see y'all when I see y'all. We will build this channel back up. We'll have more people coming in, notifications and all that. With that being said, thank everybody for tuning in. If you like what's going on, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. The links in the description box, and then have the super chat right on the right side of the page. Peace.